Good day, everyone, and welcome to the STEM Lockdown Digital School. My name is Katlaho Matiwe, and I'll be presenting the Grade 10 Life Sciences lesson to you guys. So guys, do remember to use my email address at ls.wisnets@gmail.com for any questions that you guys might have, or if you missed the class and need slides or information, I'll provide you with those. So guys, as you know, we started off with a new topic under cell division, or which is basically cell division. In today's lesson, we are going to continue with it, but we are going to do mitosis exercises or activities or a quiz. As you know, yesterday we did mitosis. So today we're doing a quiz on Kahoot based on mitosis. So at the end of this lesson, I want you guys to be able to answer questions on mitosis. So after our exercise or after doing the quiz, you guys should be able to answer mitosis questions that you might encounter. All right. So just to quickly recap, yesterday on our previous lesson, we mentioned that the process of mitosis occurs in 4 stages, which is the prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. Remember, the mitotic phase has 2 processes, which is mitosis and cytokinesis. So mitosis occurs in 4 stages, and then after these 4 is cytokinesis. And cytokinesis differs in plant and animal cells. We know that in animal cells, the cytoplasm invaginates or it infolds. And it divides the cell into 2. So it divides the cytoplasm into 2. So cytokinesis is the splitting of the cytoplasm. And then in a plant cell, the cell is divided into 2 by the cell plate, which forms the cell wall. Remember, the plant cell does not have centrioles, so spindle fibers will be attached to the cytoplasm. That is why we have the cell plate forming, which forms the cell wall. And then we mentioned the roles or the importance of mitosis. You guys gave me those importances or the roles, and you mentioned that mitosis is important for growth, for repairing or replacement, and for reproduction. So under growth, mitosis ensures growth of tissues and organisms. Remember, we are organisms, we need to grow. So we are growing because of mitosis. And for repairing, we said damaged and worn out tissues are repaired and replaced by new cells through this process. And lastly, reproduction. So mitosis, or rather reproduction in single cell unicellular organisms occurs by mitosis. So reproduction in your bacteria, it occurs by mitosis. So example of a bacteria, it's an amoeba, which reproduces asexually. So by asexually, we mean Megan was not here yesterday. Because we are like a family now. We know each other. So welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back to everyone that's not here with us yesterday. So I gave you guys a homework and I said you should tabulate the differences between plant and animal cells during the process of mitosis. So what is different between only looking at the process of mitosis? What is the difference? I mentioned those when I was recapping. It's all right, Megan. Hope you get better. So Rue says animal cell, the centrosome from the spindle fibers. Yes, so in animal cells have centrosomes or which give rise to centrioles that connect or form spindle fibers. Whereas plant cells do not have centrioles and AL says animal cells divide everywhere and plant cells divide in a region called the meristems. So animal cells divide everywhere in the regions called, and plants divide in a region called, yeah, I'll just take it. Tyrese says the difference is how they make the daughter cells. Elaborate on that, Tyrese. Elaborate on what you are saying. How? What do you mean? Sorry, guys. I'm back. I'm back. It was the network. Whereas a plant cell's DNA thickens into chromosomes. But remember, the DNA has or consists of chromosomes. So for both cells, the DNA thickens and becomes visible into chromosomes for both cells. All right, Megan. Tyrese says, I'm not sure, ma'am, because the process is different. Yes, the process is different, but how? We want that. Both cells, so both animal and plant cells' DNA thickens and it becomes visible. And by visible, we mean that the chromosomes then become visible. So it becomes visible into chromosomes. So it thickens and the chromosomes become visible. DNA is made up of chromosomes. No, chromosomes are made up of DNA. Sorry about that. Chromosomes are made up of DNA. So AL says animal cells form a furrow, which is a long, narrow trench. Or a wrinkle. Why did you see that? Hi guys, I don't know what's happening. So it's my network. Sorry about that. I don't know how we are going to do this Kahoot exercises now. But anyways, let us try. Let me just give you the solutions and then we try the Kahoot quiz. Alright, so I came up with 2. It's very bad, Zach, and I'm sorry about that. So for animal cells, remember we're talking about mitosis. Yes, we are doing Kahoot today, so get your devices ready. I will give you guys the pin. So if you have another device, we will be doing Kahoot today. So prepare those. And Sophie, my email address does work. Some students have been using it. It does work. So the solution, remember for mitosis, in animal cells during prophase, the centrosome forms spindle fibers. That is what Rue told us. And for plant cells, during prophase, the cytoplasm forms the spindle fibers. And then in animal cells, during cytokinesis, the cytoplasm constricts. Cytoplasm constricts, so maybe that's what you meant by furrow. And in plant cells, during cytokinesis, cell plates are formed in the middle of the cell or the equatorial parts of the cell. So this is just 2 because I said you can name 2. So Miss P, yesterday we did mitosis. Everything on mitosis, all the phases of mitosis. And today we are doing exercises on mitosis. Are we on the same page, guys? So get your devices ready. It's quiz time. It is quiz time. So get your devices ready. All right, so this is our pin. Use that. Tyrese, you told us that you are going to, nail this yesterday. So please try by all means. So guys, this is the pin. So for those that do not have Kahoot or another device, it's all right. Use the chat box to respond or to answer me, give me answers. It's really bad. All right, so we've got 6 players. Try it again, Zach. It's 957-8560. Already we have 8 players. All right, so for those who won't participate in Kahoot, you guys just tell me, just say, raise your hand or just type in the group chat to tell me that you won't be able so that I can start. All right. I saw your hand. Can lower it. Okay. So we are starting because time is not on our side. As we have like 14 questions. We have 14 questions. Miss P and Tyrese, please behave, guys. Okay. Okay, so which statement is correct? The nucleus reappears, oh, that's a wrong spelling, following telophase. The chromosomes shorten and thicken during prophase. Centrioles move towards the poles during metaphase, or all of the above. So you have about 30 seconds. remaining. Right, so guys, those who are not using Kahoot, you can attempt the answer by just giving me the color of the correct option that you guys think is the right one. So you can use the color for those who are not using Kahoot. Type in the color that you think is correct. Okay, so only two got this correct. Next, okay. Next time, guys, use your names because I don't know who Purple Square is. Classy Panda. No, no, no. That's not right. That's not on, guys. Use your names. Okay, my phone does that. Okay, no, it's all right. I'll set it up for you guys. So during mitosis, the chromosomal number is halved, doubled, or it remains the same, or none of the above. So during mitosis, the chromosomal number is, or it remains or stays the same. Remember, if we have 4 chromosomes in the parent cell, after mitosis, the daughter cells would then have 4 chromosomes each. Remember, the chromatids are then called, so after anaphase, the chromatids are called single-stranded daughter chromosomes. So each daughter cell will have an equal number. Did you guys get that? So it'll have the same number as the parent cell. So it stays the same. Now, none of you got that. Let's see number 3. So does this picture represent a plant cell undergoing mitosis? True or false? The answer is false. Anyone care to give us or tell us why the answer is false? Look at this picture properly. Look at that picture. It contains, or it has, centrioles. So these are centrioles. That is why it does not represent a plant cell. So here's another one. From the diagram, what is the number of chromosomes in the daughter cell at the end of the process? Yeah. From this diagram, what is the number of chromosomes in a daughter cell at the end of the process? So we have 8, 4, 2, or none of the above. So let's look at that again. So these are the daughter cells. So one cell has how many chromosomes? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So one daughter cell has 4. So it has 4 chromosomes. So at the end of the process, it has 4 chromosomes because it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, guys. It didn't say daughter cells, but daughter cell in a daughter cell. So it's 1. Let us see the next one. I hope you guys will do better. So plant cells grow a cell plate, true or false? Plant cells grow a cell plate, true or false? So the answer is true. Remember, a cell plate forms the cell wall in plant cells. We did that under corrections, guys. So this is during cytokinesis. The plant cells grow a cell plate that in plant cells. So number 6. So place the phases of mitosis in the order in which they occur. So you click the first one that you think is the correct one and then followed by that. So place these phases in the order in which they occur for the process of mitosis. Yeah, Classy Panda is killing it. Who's Classy Panda? Great stuff, Karen. So who is who, Zach? So you just click on. Why is it not loading? It seems everybody is finding it difficult to answer. So just type it out here. What is the correct order? You can use abbreviations, use acronyms, guys. So what is the order? Or use the colors. So it's blue, green, yellow, and red. P, met. I only have one answer. Okay. So you guys are getting it correct. So it's prophase, okay. So maybe it was this question. So it's prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and then telophase. That's what everybody's giving me now. Sorry guys that you had to change your names. So let me just skip this. Because it is not working out. Okay, so let's try answering this one. Let's hope it will work out. So during which stage does DNA replication occur? Prophase, anaphase, none of the above, or metaphase? Are you guys able to answer now? Okay, no, I see 5 responses. So for those that started at 0, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. So only 4 of you guys got it correct. So remember, DNA replication occurs during interphase. So DNA replication occurs during interphase. That is when our cell grows. Nope, it's not telophase, Zach. It's interphase. We said during interphase, the cell grows, DNA replication occurs, and the chromatin network untangles. So it is during interphase. So it is during interphase. So by making use of numbers only, arrange the phases into the correct sequence. So by using numbers only, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So our first option is 3, followed by 1, then 4, 5, and 2. or 1, 5, 2, 3, and 4, or 4, 1, 5, 2, and 3, and lastly 4, 5, 2, 3, 1. So the other classmates use the chat box to try and respond to this. What is the correct sequence? It's not hectic stuff, guys. You will definitely find this in your tests or exams. It seems you guys will be going back to school earlier than we thought. Things are changing now. No, guys. Teach me your language. What does XD mean? Because everybody's typing in XD. What's that? What's XD? Or like the emoji sign. Okay. Oh wow. And it actually means excited. Okay. Thank you. Don't use those things here, guys. How? Don't use emojis. That's all. No, I'm just kidding, guys. It's okay. No, it's all right. It's not serious matter. I just wanted to understand and to be on the same page as you guys. Some of these things we do not know. So the lockdown is teaching us stuff. Now I'm using Kahoot for the first time. And I'm learning new stuff from you. So XD is a laughing emoji. Wow. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it was very long. Let's see who got it right. Only 5 of you. Yeah. Guys, this is bad. All right. So let's look at this. For number 1, you guys can see that the nuclear membrane is disintegrating, and this is the centriole and spindle fibers. And we can definitely see our chromosomes. For number 2, chromatids are pulled apart. Number 3, we have 2 daughter cells. Number 4, remember the noodle-like structure is the chromatin network. So this is basically the nucleus. And number 5, chromosomes are lined up at the equator of the cell. This is metaphase. So number 4, that's our first one. Interphase, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase. Can you guys see that? That seems like guys were sleeping. So it's number 4, number 1. So this is interphase, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. So we have 5 minutes remaining. So identify the part labeled 5. So what is the part labeled 5? I gave you guys a lot of time so that those who are not using Kahoot may be able to use the chat section or chat box to answer with us, all right, or to like participate. That is why I used a lot of, I put in a lot of time. Exactly, people are not using the chat box, and it's quite boring, guys, because great, thanks, Tyler. Because we have to participate. All of us have to participate. So what is this part 5? You must verify, guys. If you click the wrong answer, then type it out. What do you think the correct answer is? Don't try to be fast. You have enough time. So the answer is chromatid. Only 3 of you guys got it correct. It is not a chromosome. And for the green answer, it says sister chromatids. So that means that is a chromosome also, because you said a chromosome is made up of 2 sister chromatids. So look at it here. This is a chromatid 1. This is just one, not all of this structure. It's a chromatid. So Funny Dingo is still number 1. Who's Funny Dingo? All right, so let's attempt this last question. And then I'll just skip these questions. So type out your answers. What is the part labeled 3? It's not the same thing, Zach. A chromatid is not the same as a chromosome. So type your answer. The part labeled 3. Look at 3. This is where 3 is. So it's not a chromosome. Yes, Megan. So let me just skip this and you'll see the correct answer because time is up. So if you said spindle fibers or spindle fiber, you are correct. So look at it properly. It is connected to the centriole. So that is the spindle fiber. So the other questions that I had, so the final phase of nuclear division is metaphase, anaphase, telophase, or cytokinesis. Maybe you didn't type it out correctly. Maybe the spelling was wrong. So the final phase of nuclear division, remember cytokinesis is the cytoplasm division, and mitosis is just the nuclear or nucleus division. So in mitosis, the nucleus divides, and in cytokinesis, the cytoplasm divides to say that, okay, now we have two daughter cells, two separate daughter cells. So the final phase of nuclear division is telophase, the last phase of mitosis. Hi, I don't know, guys. All right, so if the human cell has 46 chromosomes in its nucleus, at the end of mitosis, it will have, you can use the chat box fast. So if it has 46 chromosomes, how many will it have at the end of mitosis? So I'm skipping it. So it will have 46 chromosomes. Remember, we said the number of chromosomes do not change, so they stay the same. This is in mitosis. So in mitosis, the number of chromosomes stays the same. Okay. Guys, time is up, so I'm moving fast so that you can see all the questions and I explain the answers. So at the end of mitosis, the chromatin material is it the same, different, doubled, or doubled and different? So well done, guys. So it stays the same. So everything in mitosis stays the same. The chromatin material stays the same because it contains chromosomes. So if chromosomes stay the same, then the chromatin material will also stay the same. So big up to Fanny Dingo. Congrats. And which phase follows the one depicted on the diagram? Thanks for playing along. It was actually fun. This was our first try and you guys did amazing. So which phase follows the one depicted on this diagram? Then we are done. Yes, I also think by tomorrow the class will be more interactive. So anaphase is the correct answer. This is metaphase. The chromosomes are aligned at the equator of the cell. So guys, thank you very much for playing. Thanks a lot. I used the Sia Villa textbook to get some of those questions. And in our next lesson tomorrow, we are going to start off with Cancer. And I'm going to have a research assignment for all of you. So guys, thanks for tuning in. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. And thank you very much for the great participation, the great lesson. It was nice.